Welcome back, everybody. It is Mystery Titans Theater. It's me, Travis Washington. We are live on Twitch right now for so hopefully maybe somebody's watching, but it's a I'm here. It's Travis. You heard me. I'm here again as always with Johnny. Johnny, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. My back is killing me. My sciatica is just on fire.
That's
I've got pillows and a few beers and some painkillers, so it's going to be a long 3 hours. Are you kidding me?
It doesn't. But we have so we should introduce, like, as you can see, we are in a different part of the world here than we normally go to. We're in Japan because this card has been selected by a friend of the show, a returning guest, for one of the only three timers.
No kidding.
One of the two three timers.
I'm
Max
touched.
Mitchell.
I'm touched.
Mitchell.
I'm touched.
Yeah. How you doing, pal?
I'm doing okay.
So
I'm doing okay.
You're gonna have to tell us what's going on here. So this is DDT. I can tell that already.
Oh, good eye. You guys know your stuff. So this is a DDT show from 2012. That's a huge hint there for anybody who might be watching and have some idea of what was happening in DDT in 2012. And here's the card, but it's in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if anything jumps out to you guys.
Yeah.
Hiroshima. If you listen carefully. I don't know how your katakana is.
I don't know.
Rusty.
Is Hiroshima one of those crazy DDT gimmicks and that's related to Hiroshima?
Actually, Hiroshima is almost he's sort of aging out of it now, but Hiroshima is almost the Hiroshi Tanahashi of DDT, just like pure white meat babyface, has been around forever, always a perennial contender, never does anything wrong, and always in the running for a championship in one way or another. I'll run through. I don't even know if I want to tell you the card, or should this just happen?
Okay, it's fine. But like I can tell from the way you're talking that we're going to recognize some people on this show.
Absolutely. Okay. Some of them, there's a lot of really obscure Japanese performers on this, of the likes of which, like, I'm a huge mark for Japanese wrestling, and there's lots of performers on this. I've never seen them before, and maybe I'll never see them again. But there's a few very special guests along the way.
All right, great.
I'm happy that when I saw the DDT letters when this started, because I love Japanese wrestling as much as the next guy, but I was like, man, if this is a bunch of head dropping Noah whatever, I'm like, this is gonna be long. But when I saw DDT, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This I don't really know what's happening here, but I should say that like Peter Pan is like it's like DDT's WrestleMania. So this is Peter Pan from 2012. So this is like their biggest show of the year. They've pulled out all the stops. This is a really big.
This is DDT's Flow Rider.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's DDT's Pitbull.
Yeah, I have no idea. On his T-shirt, it says something like this, like singing, like the singing spot, or like the singing star, or something. Like, it's sort of like this postmodern sort of reference to the fact that he's like the obligatory singer opening up the show.
I get it.
It looks like he was a Make-A-Wish guy. Look at him. Dude, he's not long for this world.
I know. He's putting in almost like no effort, but he seems to be having a good time.
What a presence.
Yeah, totally. There's the tricky thing about trying to enjoy any DDT show is like the language barrier. It's not just a language barrier, but there's also for a lot of humor. Humor is so cultural too, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of humor in this that I think falls completely flat on its face, which I hope will
create
be entertaining in one way or
interesting
another.
Probably not in the ring stuff, because isn't DDT the place where a ladder won a championship? Is that correct?
Absolutely. In fact,
okay, I get it.
So the first match that's going to happen is a tag team gauntlet match, which I think I actually did go in and sort of. There's a couple of matches in here that I edited chunks out just in the interest of time. And so I can't believe I left in the singing guy. No wonder this is 3.5 hours.
You know what?
I'm all lying.
Yeah, Max, you lying son of a bitch. You're like, I can't show him this singing dude.
It's like Fido Dido. Where is he now? Lost all his hair. Remember Fido Dido, Johnny? Fido
Never
Dido?
heard of him.
That was a
It was
weird, like an late 80s, early 90s.
yeah, he was the mascot for
7-Up
7-Up.
for a while, yeah. It might have been a Canadian thing. But he's a French creation, Fido Dido, or European, definitely.
Well, everyone says of all the carbonated beverages, 7-Up is the most European.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Are we getting the original music, do you think?
I don't know. So here's your card. This will be really revealing.
All right. Sakaguchi, I recognize him. No.
I recognize one name.
Who's that?
Poison Julie
Sawada?
Sawada, because I know I've read that somewhere.
I thought Sakaguchi looks familiar.
Here we go.
So
the chorus line.
So there's going to be the tag team gauntlet match, which I think I've cut down quite a bit, and then there's the second match is a Iron Man Royal Rumble. So this is for the Iron Man. I don't know if you remember a few years back, there was that title that was sort of like going from indie promotion to indie promotion that was from Japan, from DDT, and you could win it on like the 24/7 title.
Mm-hmm.
So this is it. So whoever wins this will be the new Iron Man DDT heavyweight championship. So there'll be a lot of characters in that for sure.
Yeah, nothing like that happened when I was hitting my indie stride in 2004 through 6. It was Ring of Honor.
Oh, there's Sammy. There he is. Sweet. I had a feeling we'd get to see him against Konosuke Takeshita.
Konosuke Takeshita. Now he has gone on from this to be a big star in DDT, but recently he's taking a break from the Japanese scene, and he just had a match on AEW Dark Elevation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's kind of that's good timing. But this, believe it or not, is his first match ever. They were so high on him, they flew out El Generico to have him face him, not even in an opening match or a dark match, on like the third match on the card. So I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Oh, and
Daisuke Sasuke. Wow.
And just a real quick aside about modern WWE, the best fucking thing in it right now to me, besides Roman Reigns, is Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I agree.
He's the best. He's the best.
Yeah.
I was kind of let down by that match they had. I mean, I thought it was great.
I loved it.
I just really wanted more time, you know.
I loved it because it's the first. They're having an extended feud. So,
right.
I hope so.
Based on the TV, they are.
Tatsumi
Fujinami. Are you okay? Yeah, okay.
I met him, Johnny. Tatsumi
Really?
Fujinami. Well, I met him. He opened a door for me, for me to walk through.
He wasn't working as a. Okay, good.
No.
Oh, Chono?
Not quite. No.
Oh, okay.
This is Sanshiro
Minoru
Takagi.
Suzuki too.
Yeah, I know. Of course, I know.
Special
Minoru
Weapons
Suzuki.
Rumble. I'm wearing a Minoru Suzuki.
But why was he wearing an NW? Was he in the Japanese NWO?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
He just has sort of a boner for Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I recognize chap on the right.
Yeah, Makabe, Togi
Yeah.
Makabe.
Yeah.
And this should be this is a hardcore match, and so to be totally honest, guys, like I have not watched this really in depth. I just went through. I tried to trim down some of the stuff, and then here it is. So I'm watching it like with you as well.
I love the intros for sure. Like it's
The
so
Love Bone.
Ash
Oh, the
Brothers.
Invisible Man is dope.
rad. I love the music too.
So is that the Invisible Wrestler? He just took his clothes off?
Yeah. So
Nice.
it's
Awesome.
Dan Shoko versus the Invisible Man. Now,
Yes.
you guys are not going to be happy with me, but I actually did trim that match down
What?
quite a
Oh,
bit.
are you kidding me? I know both
Like
those
quite a
guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch him.
There we go.
the-
Wow,
It was
and then
normally-
here they are.
that's
Crazy.
right.
How early on? How many matches had they had before this? This must be really early.
This is like, I mean, This was the culmination of their feud in DDT. I mean, this is like the closing chapter of the start of their early careers, basically, before Kenny Omega moves over to New Japan.
Right.
And I don't believe they've had a singles match since.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They have not. They wow, crazy. Wow.
I love that somewhere Jim Cornette is knowing that 3 people are watching this and he's having a fucking coronary.
We had a viewer for a second. They left. We had a viewer for a second. I was like hoping somebody would write in the chat there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I told people.
It was great. It was Jim Cornette.
Yeah. Oh, fucking
right. You hear about it? One of the best parts of WrestleMania was the Sasha Belair match.
Yeah.
Amazing. And so, of course, Jim Cornette, oh boy, racist as fuck shit on it. What a
That
piece
sucks.
of shit. Yeah. I'm a Democrat. Hey, is he gonna wrestle?
I don't know. It definitely feels like he won. This is the current heavyweight champion right now. I don't.
Oh, they forgot to add the effect. He's supposed to be on a beach somewhere.
On the moon.
Yeah. Brass knuckle. Is that like that's the Iron Man?
That's the Iron Man,
strap
yeah,
there? Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's a parody of the hardcore title from Attitude Era.
Right.
If this was current, I think he was getting heel heat by walking around with the mask just hanging off his fucking face. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
By the way, fully vaccinated boys.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, I'm
man.
jelly.
That's great. Yeah, Canadians are jealous.
Yeah, we're moving at a pretty slow pace up here.
Yeah. So is this Rumble style? Like someone's going to come in every
Yes.
seconds? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
It's Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, it's Rage. Okay.
Real radio.
When I started at the strip club, there were still girls that like to dance to Rage. So
Rage
that
Against the
was,
Machine.
oh, fuck yeah.
That's funny.
It's a college town. We had all Depeche Mode, Rage, rap. It was a plethora of shit.
So is his title on the line here?
Yeah, I mean, he's walking into this match as the
and is like basically drawn number 1.
yes.
Wow. Interesting. Best of luck, man. I mean, he's very confident on that blue backdrop. Most people would be like, these rules are bullshit. I'm getting closer to a Jim Cornette. Earlier I sounded more like Jim Ross when I tried to.
You got, yeah. Shit, the thing is, I had a Kentucky accent for a while when I was
double bacon cheese. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I can't do something with the microphone here.
I can't.
No, it didn't quite work out.
I can't do Cornette because I can't do the high pitched voice. But
Right.
I know I can do a Kentucky accent. Oh, wait, what's he doing?
So can I get?
Is this thing on?
He's just trying.
Is this thing on?
I'd love if they end up not even using it after all that.
Some other guy.
Is that his name or?
Who knows?
Okay.
I wish.
Baby Blue looks like a young Dino Bravo. There we go.
So this footage, I actually went in and I made some edits just for speed, but it's also been ripped from like a replay in Japan. There's this channel there called Samurai TV, and I guess they like sort of syndicate like old big shows.
Cool.
And so there's actually weird cuts all the way through that's been made by Samurai TV to sort of fit the event into a 1 hour time slot.
Uh-huh.
Or I guess three 1 hour time slots or whatever it was. Yeah.
Oh, is this Toriano?
No, not quite. But there's similar energy there for sure.
Super similar.
Oh, love it.
coming into Macho Man's music too. Pomp and Circumstance. Look at that woman in the front row.
So is his heel heat that he loves
Great.
America? That's fantastic.
But also just wearing the frills and everything. That's great.
Oh, this is my favorite guy.
The mullet.
See, there was a weird cut.
Yeah,
there was a weird one of those weird cuts.
Like Ricky Morton. Got everybody.
I see it. I just got done watching the latest episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's amazing. So I'm seeing this red, white, and blue.
Boy, those last two have really kicked things up. It took a while to get going. I wasn't too sure about it.
And you were right. You were right there. I mean, come on, Sebastian Stan, man. Wow.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So who's this?
This young lady? I don't know. Let's see. Yuzuki Aikawa is my guess.
It's some goddamn bullshit. Look at her in there.
Oh man.
This guy in the blue stinks, by the way. That strike exchange. Oh, it's a good thing his strikes are terrible.
Okay. I was hoping she made it back in.
I'm gonna see if we can figure out who this is.
Oh man, School of Rock. This is great. I love that. Like, nobody's getting edited out. Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. Oh, that is heel heat like a motherfucker.
That's awesome. And pointing the toes on a perfect plex.
Oh, fuck me.
Walks into School of Rock. That's pretty rad.
It's either Carrot Top or he's from Godspell.
Yeah, no kidding, right? So this girl is Mio Shirai.
Okay.
And I seem to remember her, like, there was a match that was going around for a while of Minoru Suzuki just like absolutely destroying some poor Joshi wrestler.
Right. Was it her?
Yeah, I think it was her.
I thought Asuka was in that match.
Possibly. I mean, it's sort of an ongoing thing with him where he just like takes on, just shits on female wrestlers.
Sandstorm. Man, I love that they haven't edited out the music here. We're gonna get shut down, and this is the first one we're gonna get shut down.
This guy's another perennial DDT star. I wish I knew his name, but every time I tune into a DDT show, he's always has a great spot one way or another.
He looks good.
Oh yeah.
He looks like Japanese Jonathan Winters.
Yeah, I mean, good. That's what I mean. Yeah.
That's what I want.
That's money.
Oof.
It's kind of like a Mongo McMichael.
There's your buddy.
Yeah.
There he is. Look at this. He's gay and American and fabulous. There he goes.
Howdy. Adios.
There's a whole stable of wrestlers in DDT whose sole gimmick is that they're gay.
Oh, I know that.
Right.
There's tons.
Yeah, is that like in Japan? Is it culturally for male homosexuality? It's still kind of a joke, but for
yeah, I'd say so. I can't speak with like absolute certainty, of course, but yeah, people anything outside of the norm, right, is still
right.
Yeah.
But I've heard that like a female like lesbian relationship is not as, I don't know. I'm just learning this from Metal Gear and discussion over the. You know me.
You stink.
Yeah, I do stink. No. But seriously, like I'd learned that, or like somebody was talking about that culturally.
Metal Gear.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've never heard it. Yeah. But I mean, who knows? Like, I'd have to live there for several years to speak with any sort of authority. Right. This guy Carrot Top is still in it.
Okay, now this
is gorgeous Matsuno, and he is a very weird looking dude.
Yeah, he looks like
gorgeous. Is he gorgeous?
Like an old man.
And that is up to you. You tell me when you see him.
Looks like a little guy. He looks
Yeah,
like
we all
real,
have
it
we
looks
all
like
have a
real
different eye
estate
for what's
agent.
gorgeous
What
or
the
not.
heck? This guy's a wrestler.
Wait, he's Mr. Furley as a wrestler. He's gorgeous, baby.
This is awesome. This guy, I like.
Love him. Oh, look,
Boom.
oh,
They just no sell completely. They're confused.
this
What?
is gorgeous. This guy's.
I'm trying to think of who else he reminds me of. Oh,
He goes
I'll take
around.
him. Well,
Somebody.
he's my size. Jack, he's my size. I'll take him.
He is
That was a
totally
fair Don
friendly.
Nuts.
Yeah. 619. He's kind of got an Al Pacino like quality too, like current age Al
Young
Pacino.
Alpha.
Hooah! It's like in the Irishman
Yeah.
when they had to try to make their faces look young.
Younger, yeah.
Yep.
He also looks like the Jeffersons' British neighbor.
Now this guy, the impression I get from him is that he's like a shoot kickboxer.
Oh, I thought he was like a surfer dude.
Oh no!
There he goes.
Are you kidding me?
He kicked out.
That's right. Hanaka.
普通に大橋選手は戦っていいんじゃないでしょうか。
See what happens to this guy.
So who's? Do you have any idea who's doing the booking at DDT at this time?
Yeah. So it's the guy who's in the match with Minoru Suzuki. So
Right.
Senshiro
Goodness
Takagi.
gracious. Whew, they're gonna shut us down.
What? Well, what? Like, because she's 16 or something.
I know, she's just gorgeous. Goodness gracious. Okay.
Oh yeah, with that shot. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Like Benny Hill over here.
Jeff, that Booker you were just mentioning
Yeah.
is the Vince McMahon of DDT.
Yeah.
He just yelled in Japanese, but it's Vince.
Oh.
I gotta tell you, I'm liking Godspell here more and more.
I know. He's
so
smart. He's smart. Godspell, Carrot Top Godspell.
Oh, he's either gonna eliminate her or go down
He's
right
a
now.
love machine.
He's kind of got a work. He's kind of got a workout gimmick too. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Oh,
She reminds me of Io Shirai.
Dansky.
Yeah. Just when you're falling for you, pal. We'll never forget you.
I love that guy. He was dope. Him and Mr. Furley wrestling.
Furley's still in it. Furley
he's
slash
still in it.
Pacino.
Yeah.
Furley Pacino.
So this is you hear the move like the Fujiwara armbar.
Yeah.
This is Fujiwara.
Wow.
Right. How old is he here?
26 years old.
Wow. Holy shit. Wrestling is rough.
さあ仕事したいグラドルですよ。ああ、けど相川選手やる気満々の表情ですよ。
Okay, so he'd been around forever. Do you think he's just like, I can't believe I'm doing this shit?
Oh, I think so.
Or is he just like, payday's a payday?
Or yeah, like DDT. Yeah, like it's got an audience here. What's capacity here tonight, Max?
That's a great question.
Look like 6,000 or 7,000, I guess.
They're at Budokan in Tokyo, so that's exactly. It's like it's not 10,000, but it's close. It's like this is the New Japan still runs shows.
Ooh.
Like
At
big
this
shows.
place, yeah.
Yeah, big shows here. Yeah, DDT has a great habit of like finding like legends and bringing them in for comedy runs.
Right.
Although I don't know if you guys know if you remember hearing about that. I think his name was Takayama, the guy, really tall guy, who ended up breaking his neck in the ring.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that happened in a DDT comedy match.
Oh,
Like
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It was
That's
a
a
botched,
No,
botched
no.
Sunset's flip or something.
Yeah, no, hold on a second. This just got weird and sexual because
Yeah.
Fujiwara just licked his hand and rubbed his nipples, and now he's gonna kick her ass.
God.
And now
Holy shit.
Had some technical difficulties. Looks like we're back on track.
鬼ですよ。いや、鬼ですね。
Yeah, I did.
And he
I
just
think
tosses
she,
her like trash.
Yeah, and I think she's like, for my own safety, I'm
Well,
gonna.
because he came, he was totally into getting beaten up. He was totally into getting beaten up by a woman. Oh no, this is the second one. How much does he pay for this?
Well, she's doing a little better.
Yeah,
男子陣よりも女性の
He's selling now.
we need Furley. We need Furley
But
Pacino.
no, he's
Oh
got
my
the Fujiwara
god!
armbar.
Wow. Look at the another day at the office there.
Mhm.
Where's our guy? Oh man, this doesn't look good.
さあ、秋と行きますか。
This guy, I want to. Yeah, this.
来ましたね。
I want to see somebody take Fujiwara down a peg here.
秋ともですね、若きながらも足殺しの天才と言われてますからね。さあ、タックルに入っていく。組長からテイクダウンを奪って。
It does definitely feel like. I love like crotchety old legends that just like you just never. They just don't have to sell. They don't have to do anything.
Right, right.
I love them when they still look like they could kick someone's ass,
Okay.
but Fujiwara here, as talented as he is like giving me those Vern Gagne in the
Yeah, sure. Even kind of like stew in the
Alright.
dungeon kind of thing.
yeah. Here, let me put this on you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll into this
I'm gonna put my finger up your ass. Finger to your prostate.
Squeal. Oh yeah. The blow up doll.
Yes. All right.
Everybody's favorite.
God damn.
吉彦ですか。
The hype man.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. It looks like, is that Razor Ramon or Danny Zuko?
村上アナウンサーはいい吉彦って言いましたね。
Or who's the buddy in Greece? Like the
Kaneki?
yeah, Kaneki, who's like the 45-year-old in high school.
Oh no, Kaneki is Jeff Conaway. That's the one of the other guys who's
That's the guy I'm thinking of.
oh, it's not Duty. I can't remember. the fucking name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know who you mean. The guy who looks like he's 45. He looks like he's 54.
Oh, here comes Gorgeous.
All right.
あの、
Got a great ass.
Hold on. Okay.
人がいるんですよ。はい。
You got a great ass.
さあ、この二人
Try both ways.
あ、しかし。
Jack, I heard something's going on in that kitchen.
さあ、班長出てきま
It
した
didn't sound good.
班長。
I just read someone who compared Ric Flair to Al Pacino, and it's the greatest comparison ever. That when Ric Flair turned into a total caricature of himself, it was ridiculous in WCW in the mid '90s. Was at the exact same time "Scent of a Woman" came out, and Al Pacino totally became a complete joke.
Awesome.
Oh,
Does
nice.
that count as an elimination?
Yes.
Oh,
Dope.
yeah. What?
Fantastic.
okay.
He's gone. He's gone.
Did that? Yeah, you got him, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So now it's
fantastic.
Fujiwara versus the
I
dummy.
love it. I love it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, anyone? Okay, look, Jim Cornette's and everyone. Anyone who would shit on this is a humorless piece of shit.
Yeah.
This is fucking great. Jesus Christ. I can't believe this is wrestling. What kind of asshole are you as a wrestling fan? You're like, this is too stupid for
Checking
me.
the pulse.
Fuck you. I have too many jokes that I will not make right now.
まだやめ役がない。まだ組長はですね、自分が
Oh, this is more tasteless than the Fritz von Erich heart attack angle.
あと
I'm not sure. I don't get it.
あー組長がほんまに戸惑う。初めて聞きました。
You gotta blow him up. Look, Fujiwara knows that that's where the blowhole is for blow up dolls.
さあ
Oh, what kind of model you got there? Is that a? Oh, that's the.
トッピング行きましたね。
That's the overnight deluxe. Yeah, it'll be down here on the left pinky. Left pinky toe. Should be your valve.
Wait, I don't know if you guys got that, but the ref called him off because the dummy was too close to the ropes.
Oh. There's Ralph Pacino. RP, they call him. Good old RP. Rent is due.
And he decides no.
That's hilarious.
I do wonder if he knew that this was going to happen.
Oh,
They
no!
are right off.
Right off.
You get disqualified, or did he win?
No, I think he won. I think he won.
Wins, or that's hilarious. Well, I thought Furley was still in it. I didn't see him get eliminated, but oh well.
Oh my God, the horror! Somebody get the duck. This is
The spraying, the spray like it's a football injury. That's hilarious. Hilarious.
Well, that's why
He looks totally confused. Like I don't think he was anticipating winning.
It's like when they bring Buster Keaton out for like some Oscars in the late '80s.
He's like, wait a minute, I won?
Yeah, totally. I'm sure that they just sprung it on him. He looks so confused.
No, his whole thing's like, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but they paid good and I got a belt. That's all wrestling
is
is
this
about.
the one that so it's a
24-hour belt. Okay.
Yeah, so it's the one that was like lost in a dream once.
He can't get it on.
He's lost in a dream once.
Like somebody lost it in a dream once, I think.
That's awesome.
Is that right, Max?
Oh, I'd probably.
Yeah. I think it was Joey Ryan actually.
Oh well, it's not.
Johnny.
Oh, here we go.
Top.
Ooh.
Okay, no wait, I'm sorry. It's definitely Godspell. He's got a tambourine.
Yeah. Or that could be I don't know, somebody's braces. I'm trying to think. Could be a prop joke, you know what I mean?
It's a tambourine, Travis.
Oh, no, that's not what this is. It's
Is that his check? Is that his
Headband.
paycheck?
Yeah,
Is that his pants?
totally. Take this check.
本日期待の新人が武道館デビューへ
So where would this have would this have been a pay-per-view?
Yes. Yeah.
Who is this? Looks familiar.
This guy is just like, I mean,
Just some
you
young
know,
lion? Did he turn out to anybody? He looked like he...
No, he's I mean, he basically developed into DDT as like one of their top stars after this, right?
Maybe I
So he's wrestled
haven't
primarily
passed
for
him.
DDT up until now, but he's currently taking a break. He's the guy who wrestled on AEW Dark recently.
Cool.
And this is his debut match against.
How old is he? 17?
This is who's against Sammy El
Yeah.
Generico? Great. He does look young.
If you watched that Vice series, The Wrestlers,
I've seen bits and pieces, not all of them, but
No.
if you watch the episode on DDT, he's in it. Him and the host go to like the big wrestling paraphernalia store in Tokyo.
My buddy Chris watched it, and then he's like, "Did you see this?" He had no idea that sort of craziness existed in
Oh
wrestling.
yeah, man.
See this crazy shit? I was like, "What'd you think?" He's like, "I thought it was hilarious."
Oh yeah, I love it. It was such a great documentary. It's like one things I got my wife to watch was the one on the Exoticos in Mexico.
Oh,
right.
So good.
I remember reading a really good article about that years ago. I think it was in Sports Illustrated, of all things.
Mm-hmm.
he does look super young. Man.
Oh yeah.
Next season of Cobra Kai, this kid's showing up.
Ah, yeah. Breaking legs. We're still behind on that. Yeah, we're still a couple seasons behind. I don't think we finished season 1 yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's our guy.
Here we go. I love that he got this over as big as he did on the Indies because I got to see him. Steen, Sexy Eddie, Beef Wellington, and maybe another one of those IWS guys.
Oh yeah.
when they made their first U.S. excursion, and everyone talks about, they did some shots at CZW. I don't think Ring of Honor at first, maybe,
Mhm.
but no one talks about they did a few at Jersey All Pro, which was real big there, right in the shadow of Ring of Honor. But Jersey All Pro had been around longer and booked lots of the same top stars. Homicide was always there. He was the top guy there, and Joe would appear everywhere. I saw Vader there. It was
Wow, a Jersey All Pro.
yeah, Jersey All Pro. But they brought in these young Canadian guys that no one had ever fucking heard of, and everyone fell in love with El Generico and Beef Wellington because he was the comedy wrestler. He was fucking hilarious. Fear the Ass Punch. And everyone liked this young, kind of skinny, not tubby kid with fucking acne named Kevin Steen.
Kevin Steen, yeah.
And Sexy Eddie, everyone was just like, oh, this guy, is something else with this banana hammock.
I've been just trying to watch as much Generico and Steen as I can.
Yeah.
For the past couple of weeks, and man, like they were just so good. It's unreal, and they're still really, really good. But like, it's in such a different way that I really, really do hope and that they have made enough money from WWE that they would be willing, open-minded to go to AEW or go somewhere else where they can be more creative and have more freedom, because I just think that they're so like they can do anything. Like, I'm so blown away by them.
I respectfully disagree, because one of the things I think is going on in WWE that's great is two guys who have creative freedom are Owens and Sammy.
That's true.
That's Sammy. You think Vince McMahon or anyone in that writer's room came up with that Sammy character? That's all.
That is a very good point. That's a very good point. I'm just bitter because their match was like less than 10 minutes and was saddled with fucking Logan Paul stuff.
Again, let me tell you this though. I didn't know who fucking Logan Paul was. The kids did, and they popped big when he got stunned. They're like, "That guy's an asshole." And I'm like, but it's also this is going to lead to something. This is not the.
I hope so. So. Are they they're SmackDown guys or are they Raw guys?
SmackDown.
They're SmackDown. Okay.
Which is the one that I watch because it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be fighting forever though. They'll always be. And there's been. They've had.
But I watched SmackDown last night, and Sammy came out yelling about conspiracies, and Owens came out, and the feud is continuing.
Nice.
Oh, it did happen. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anything else of note?
Put them in Hell in a Cell.
I found myself wanting to know what happened after the two Manias. Anything of note happened? Because usually that Raw after Mania, like I started watching, it looked like that was pretty Dullsville. But anything of note happened on SmackDown?
I only got to watch the beginning and the Cesaro put. So I'm getting to see the Owens and Zayn feud continue, and Reigns' next feud is Cesaro. And
cool.
Apparently, there was a Cesaro Jey Uso main event, but I didn't get to see it. I only got to watch like the first half hour. But the first half hour was fucking dope. I'm like, yep, this is what I want. Yeah, is Cesaro gonna win the fucking belt? No, but is it gonna be a great fucking series?
Yeah. Was Claudio or Cesaro, was he ever in DDT at all?
Cesaro? No, I don't think so.
Something. I know he was in Chikara. Yeah.
He's in Chikara. He's in PWG. He's in Ring of Honor for a long time.
All that stuff.
Yeah, I got to see him. I got to see him. One of my last Ring of Honor shows is when him as Claudio showed up.
God, a retrospective on Cesaro.
Well, no, I was there. It was at the CZW Ring of Honor feud was starting, and it was Chris Daniels versus Claudio, and Claudio beats him. And Chris Daniels did the thing he'd never done, is shake a guy's hand and put him over as a Ring of Honor guy. So of course he fucks everyone in the main event and joins CZW. Because he
look at that pin. Nice. So obviously Generico's the heel in this.
I don't know. I think it's like this is it's a debut match, right? And so
he's a heel. He's pulling his hair. Come on,
making a kid look not going easy on him. That's for sure.
They brought Generico in to Ring of Honor for a one shot as under a mask, but it was a camouflage mask and a camo pants, and he was Prince Nana's weapon of masked destruction. Some match against some dude. It was a one night only thing, and I'd seen him in Jersey All Pro, and I'm going like, I might be one of the only. There's like 10 guys here who know who that is. You know.
Wild.
Oh!
He's just they're gonna need to check his pulse again. Like, oh no.
Sammy was also skinny as fuck then too. I mean, I hear he's put on, he's hit the gym, he's put on weight. When I first saw him, he was rail thin.
He's got that good Canadian pasty
hardiness. Yeah. Oh, he was wired. Well, I remember people going like, El Generico is a racist gimmick. I was like, I don't know. Is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, people.
Well, I mean, but
like, it's a white guy pretending. I'm like,
I know to be
look at him. Yeah, but I think it's because he's not fooling. Like, I think the gimmick works because he knows.
He's not fooling anyone.
Yeah. No, but yeah, exactly. It's like it's kayfabe to the nth degree. It's like, okay, now not only are we gonna all believe this is real, like the fighting is real, but we're also all gonna get in on the joke that this man is Mexican.
Yes,
we all know he's not.
This kid, he needs a sandwich. Look at this shit.
Yeah, no kidding. Right?
Is he bulked up now that he's a star?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like he's like a man. Here he's a boy.
He's literally a kid, man.
Yeah. I wonder how old he was.
He's a kid, man.
He's a kid, man.
Billy.
Ooh. Today he is 25 years old.
And this was in 2012?
Yeah. So he was 17 years old.
So he is 17. Like I
16.
Said. Jesus Christmas.
Jesus Christ.
This is a child.
That's wild.
This is a child wrestling Sami Zayn.
Wow. And his last match. His first and last.
When he broke his neck. For a comedy promotion.
You ever seen that Argentina federation that has like a dance and that there's like all those kids around and a guy does dive like that and he's just like he's out cold. He just drag him out of there. Like it is not good. It is not good.
Oh god.
I always think about that. Oh, look at the chops on that. It's just all rib cage. There's no pecs there either. It's not like that's wild to have this form so young.
I know, right?
Oh Jesus Christ, look at those welts.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Sami Zayn is hurting a child
abuse.
Real here. This isn't cool.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. You want me to show him the ropes? Sure.
I subscribed to Stardom World recently, and I've been watching.
Connor!
Oh, that's great. I've been watching some Joshi wrestling, and I'm sort of like, oh, who is this girl and who's that girl? And some of the girls in that are 14 years old. 14 years old.
Wow,
it's crazy.
You watch that with your mother-in-law?
I did. Yeah. It's good.
I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure it's amazing.
Yeah, it really makes me.
That's good. I'm glad you got that again.
Yeah, it's very. It does give me strange feelings, like just like watching like the girls wrestle, but yeah.
Hold on.
Ooh, still doing that. Still the haluva's been around.
And it's got the greatest. Will
he actually win with this back then? No, he never wins with it. But he would always think he will. Even back then, that's wild.
The kids noticed that last time. Like, he always does it and he never wins. I'm like, I know.
But it's always, people always bite on it.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah, he's among my favorites. Like, maybe my favorite male wrestler in the world right now.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Steen too, in like as a duo, they're just so perfect. You know, they represent like everything. If you ask me, like it's just like they're the total package.
But but what's fun here is
oh my god, that was scary.
That's gotta be it. Unbelievable. Oh, Jesus Christ, he just tucked that in that chin adjustment.
Is this? Do you guys allow this in Quebec? I mean, what the fuck is happening?
したと思います。はい。体の柔軟さ。はい。今体硬いような人間だったら今ので決まってたと思いますね。
But the dynamic is so great when what they're doing now is that Sammy is this new character that's so much fun and a heel. He's a chicken shit heel. It's something nobody's doing. He's a chicken shit heel, but he'll still kick your ass. And Owens is the man of the people. I mean, they never did that before.
Ooh,
it's totally different. It's great.
Yeah.
I am intrigued. It's like the only thing in WWE that I am interested in. I am a little curious about Roman Reigns now after having watched the WrestleMania. I am intrigued.
Everything Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan related is great. Cesaro is good. Seth Rollins has embraced being like, well, everyone on the internet thinks I'm a fucking swarmy asshole, so I'm going to play that character as a mid card guy, and it's great.
If he stays mid card, that's great.
This is all SmackDown too, right?
I loved Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair's.
Oh, wonderful match.
And I think she just feels like a star right now. What has she appeared on TV since then?
Rainbow Star. Okay, that's it. That's his finisher.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Nice. And he doesn't do that often, but they were teasing it. Rainbow Star. They come in with this spray. Because I feel like because that match felt like, or that Sasha Banks.
Hey, he came out to the Bouncing Souls, man.
Right.
That was the best. Sorry.
Because that felt like Sasha Banks feels like a star of stars right now in terms of like it's between her and Roman Reigns, and as like you can feel the star power coming off of them.
She is, and she completely used that to shine up someone brand new and
big time, right?
It was amazing.
Yeah, but has she and that kind of felt like one of those matches where it was like, okay, she's about to go off and do some movies or something. That's why I was wondering if she has shown up on TV since.
What do you think she filmed in a week?
No, I don't know. Like that could have been like she's already flying off to Vancouver, British Columbia. Dude, what about we got to talk about that tomorrow. Dominic Purcell, that news.
The Dominic Purcell shit. Okay, yo, believe me, we're gonna talk about that because it's weird, wild shit.
It is weird.
So this is a referred to as like the soccer 5-on-5 match, and so what they're going to give you the rules here, but essentially it's 5-on-5. There's a time limit.
These are the rules.
Yes.
These are the rules.
Yeah. There's it's 5-on-5. There's a time limit, and if you every time you pin an opponent, it's as if you've scored a goal.
Okay. Right. I love the manga style directions here. That's really cool.
Let me ask you guys, what was the very first anime anything you've ever
Astro Boy would have been Astro Boy for me.
Astro Boy? Okay, man.
The first I ever saw, or the first I ever cared about?
The first thing you ever saw that you're like, what the fuck is this that's different?
I think definitely for me also Astro Boy. But I can barely remember it.
Okay, mine was, for whatever reason, Astro Boy wasn't bouncing around my syndicated networks. Mine was Speed Racer.
Yeah, I probably got that at some point. I think G-Force or whatever that was.
Well, and then quickly followed by Battle of the Planets, which was G-Force.
G-Force,
and then also my absolute favorite as a kid that I was obsessed with was Star Blazers, because that was
never heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know this Spaceship Yamamoto.
I think that's what that
we're off to outer space.
That one.
The human race are Star Blazers. It was episodic TV. It was amazing.
Serial. It was like
it was a serial. I was like, what? This is awesome. Okay, here. Okay,
now I want to point out one of these wrestlers to you guys, which is on the black team, the blonde female wrestler there who's walking in the front. I don't know if you remember a few years ago, but there was like footage from a Joshi match where it turned into a shoot match. And one girl just like went off and like broke the other girl's clavicle.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really ugly.
Well, that's the girl who went to shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
That reminds me of a story I heard. My favorite car crash podcast to listen to is the Jim Ross one, because I've never heard anyone who's a stoner who's that miserable. It's fantastic. And it was about Mike Rotunda, and they brought up something I've never heard of that happened. That apparently the footage is out there on YouTube. When TBS Saturday Night Show or whatever, Rotunda was in the ring with some young dude who lit him up once, and it's like, okay, that's a potato. And they start lighting him up again, and then Mike Rotunda just like, who's a bad motherfucker and a real wrestler, just fucks him up for 3 minutes.
Wow.
Oh God.
And then when it's over, the guy still wants to fight. They had to cut away. A shoot happened. A shoot actually happened on TV, was aired, and who was the badass? Mike Rotunda.
Yeah. When was this?
It was from
I'd love to see it.
89, 90-ish. It's before he was IRS. I know that.
Yeah, I bet you on the like the territory days, like that probably happened all the time.
Yeah, but this was on TBS and they aired it. Which is
Wow.
Hello, ladies. The night at DDT.
That's right.
Joe Mantegna behind the announcer there. I don't know if you'll get to see him. This is great.
A team picture. Okay.
So, yeah, totally. It's like that's what happens before the European football matches. That's great. It's really funny.
Who's
And they're
the
all
old
like
fat
getting
guy?
ready. And they're in their like workout gear. This is so funny.
Who's the old fat guy here in the genie pants?
Good question. Hoshi Tango.
Well, you know what? I can do the Hoshi Tango.
Yeah. I'll see what I can find out about Hoshi Tango.
You don't have to. It's fine.
Oh, she
Well, I am curious about him.
He looks like
pants.
he looks like a guy who I used to do dinner theater with, and if he would cast in Aladdin, yeah,
Totally. No, he'd be the genie.
yeah.
Or like thug number,
Mm-hmm.
2.
Oh, that guy.
He'd have one of those swords that like gets really wide at the end. What do you call those?
And I'll absolutely love the story about Hoshi Tango.
Okay.
His real name is Marcelo Salomon. Okay, he's an He's born in Argentina.
Okay.
Former professional sumo wrestler.
Mm.
He was spotted in Buenos Aires by some Japanese guy who told him to try sumo, which he then did. Very early, he becomes a sumo wrestler, and to date is the only Jewish professional sumo wrestler ever.
Wow! Holy shit!
That's great.
And then I guess at some point he became a DDT wrestler.
That's
Okay, he's my new favorite guy in this match. I'll tell you that.
That's great.
I'm trying to figure out how to do an Argentinian
Oh,
Jewish
man.
accent, and
That's
my mind is
wonderful.
baffled. I don't know how to do it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I wonder if the community is going to recognize him at some point.
I hope so. I
Which
hope so.
community?
No.
What
Argentinian.
Argentine-
Argentinians or the Jewish community.
Argentinian Jews.
About time. I don't even know what that means. I'm doing crotch chops up at the top. This is so chaotic.
It is.
I love it. I love it when that happens.
Yeah, me too. They didn't give him much of a chance to shine either.
Is this guy a spoof of Onita?
That's what. Well, I kind of thought the guy who was the 24-hour champ before was a spoof of Onita.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
DJ Nira. I wonder what his deal is. Let's see if I can find out.
Maybe there's
I
just
didn't see. I
lots of
didn't
them.
see. I want to watch this again, but I didn't see Furley take a pinfall. I didn't see.
All right. Oh, okay. All right. This is some down south shit.
Oof, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Flip flop and fly. Nice.
He's got the pink magnolias.
Uh-huh. That guy. Oh, that guy's watched some Memphis.
Yeah. That's fun. He's got a
He's got a
yes
Yes
shirt.
t-shirt
That's
on.
dope. He's into prog
Hey,
rock. That's
holy
his
shit.
gimmick. He's into prog rock.
Yeah. Holy shit. It's my buddy Gordon from high school.
His entrance music is like 8 minutes every
Yeah.
time. Just got
Yeah,
this
yeah.
long Moog solo.
Totally. No note repeated.
Yeah.
Oh, that was heavy.
すごいこれはサッカーで言うならロングシュートなのか。そして背後からまずは高梨。
DDT
Okay.
is one of the great ironies of my life because I'm constantly trying to find some angle, some hook for my wife to be like just to spark some kind of interest in.
Yeah.
And I know that if DDT was in English,
Yeah.
if somebody could explain the comedy, she would go for it. She's a comedian.
So
Like,
what'd you
I
think
don't
of-
mean that. I don't mean that in the sense of like she's like a funny person. She's like a comedian.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's I knew that.
Yeah.
But so that brings up you guys' old podcast. She didn't. What did you ever show her Lucha Underground? Because that was
Oh yeah, all the
Random
time. That was
comedy.
back when I was really trying hard.
Yeah.
To really get her interested and on board. But she's just got her mind like a steel trap. She's just said no.
you know what? You can't force wrestling on anybody.
That's true.
I know.
That's true.
I know. It's just like I love it
Yeah,
so much. To me, it just like how could anybody not love this?
Yeah, who's
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's unlike anything.
I know.
Oh, this looks like an after
They
school
can't use
fight.
their hands. Well, they can't use their hands because it's a soccer match. I think
So high. I'm so fucking high.
Joe Manfredi.
再びこの
I do like the flowers. That's a nice touch. Like that. Like that should needs to be his Pedro Morales his whole career. Stick with that. Never change.
Oh, Antonio Honda there.
Yeah.
Antonio Honda is the guy. I don't know if you've ever seen the classic wrestling gif that probably, as you guys as wrestling fans, you probably random people in your life probably send you gifs all the time from wrestling. And one of the ones that I get every so often is like when a guy in the match pulls out a gun.
I've never seen that.
Oh, nice. Boom. 1, 2, 3. One count. No selling the torpedo.
Hey, what's it gonna take to put this guy down?
Oh man. Wow. I want to. Yeah. See his nice.
Hey, Kagaracha. That's the slam. Oh,
One.
Wow. This guy
Oh,
just no
one
sell.
this
count.
guy's nothing.
That's 2 no sell or 2 1 count.
Look at the size of him. He had an old man and a kid hitting him, man. This guy's tough.
Yeah, like the Brock Lesnar. He looks like.
いやでも高橋
I was thinking like Chris Candido mixed with Dick Murdoch.
Right.
アメリカはこういうスピーディーな選手テクニカルな選手が
Yeah, this guy seems for real.
選手の好みということですが、その高橋先生のお好みを打ち砕くかのような日野裕二の
Take that, you. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
点入りました。
Oh no.
というわけ FC
Was that a count? Oh, it was. That was a goal. There you go.
They
Goal.
blow the whistle. They blew the whistle. When you hear that, makes it official. We didn't even comment on that guy who has boxing gloves. He looks like a
Oh, he's getting spanked.
punch out character.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fuck?
サッカーでも見られません。
Everyone, take your turn. It's like good luck.
迷惑
Yeah, it's good luck.
Gonna do
It's
the
his
drum
birthday.
solo
It's
from
his
Roundabout.
birthday.
He's gonna do the drum. It's his birthday. Guy in Yes was gonna do the drum solo from Roundabout.
Oh, it goes for a quick Ben. No.
カウント1です。さあ後半戦
Guys, I just absent-mindedly lit a match in this room, and now I'm super paranoid.
Sprinklers are going to turn on.
No, just because my wife and her mom are going to come home at some point, and she's going to walk into the room. It's going to smell like a match, and then who knows what's going to go through my wife's head.
Questions? Yeah.
Yeah, I got to open the window. 1 sec.
Now I'm completely lost.
I'm completely lost how
What's
one
up?
match is gonna cause a fucking disturbance. What are you doing? Smoking crack with your pack of matches? What are you doing in here? Okay, this is in the gold. This is a woman?
Yes. Yeah, that's the one who
The one who
went into
fucked somebody
business
up.
for herself. Yeah.
Okay, she's reminded me of that disgraced English like kid show pedophile with that look, all
no
golden
idea who
with
you're
that
talking about.
long white hair. I can't think of who it was.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
It's more. There's a lot of them. Yeah, it's a problem. Oh,
Yeah.
take that, dummy.
Very nice.
Nice. Look at the curse, the turmoil.
Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, they've all been like kind of. It's been like, team victories. You know what I mean? I'm seeing a lot of like, so they're really kind of buying into this theme.
Yeah, you know what? I am gonna go tell you right now. There's a lot of performance I'm liking here, but this fucking whole thing sucks.
Yeah.
This is like TNA, hockey match.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Thing bullshit, whatever. Okay, what the fuck? And it's too long.
Where's this guy from though, Max? The guy, my favorite.
Oh, nice drop kick.
Yeah.
With the guy with the robe or with the roses?
With the roses, yeah.
Antonio Honda.
Right.
He's from that GIF where a guy pulls out a gun in the middle of a
Right. You
wrestling
told me
match.
that. Yeah.
But he's a DDT lifer.
Regular.
Like,
yeah.
But he's like super funny.
Oh, it's a living.
Wow. What sort of lodgings do you have here while you're in the Budokan area? Can be very affordable, just down the road. Let me know if you need a hand. I know the guy. I know the concierge.
This girl, Yoshiko, the girl who did the shoot business in Stardom, they just brought her back for the first time since that happened.
And she's over as fuck, right?
Really?
It was a really interesting program. So after that happened, she left to start her own company, and a couple of other girls left with her. And so for the first time, they brought them all back to have like this big program for their WrestleMania, their big show of the year.
Sounds like good booking.
It was so good. It was really really fantastic and exciting.
I mean, if you're
match.
into Stardom and this thing that happened, actual was it an actual shoot or was it all fucking?
It was an actual shoot. Like people got sent to the hospital.
Yeah, it didn't look good, man. I saw her face. It was ugly.
But then to turn that into a fucking angle. Hey, sorry about fucking you up, but we can make some money at this.
Yes.
Is Prazak still running that shit?
Is who?
Dave Prazak. He was like the Shimmer guy, right?
Shimmer.
I don't know.
Stardom and Shimmer.
Stardom. I'm thinking of Shimmer.
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry.
I like that though.
Japanese Dave Prazak. Is he behind that?
Yeah, totally.
Emerson, Lake, and Palmer suck. Oh wait, what's this?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure this. Hey, wait, Sam Roberts?
Yeah, totally. I'm the owner of a lonely heart. Is that Terry Funk on the back of it?
Oh, maybe. So now,
that's right. Antonio, start
right
the
back.
Honda, baby.
I'll be right back. This soccer bullshit. I gotta go.
This
now it is devolving into a shoot penalty kick situation.
He left at the worst possible part.
I know, or maybe the best possible part, depending on.
The
how it
outcome.
feels.
とんかつ SC はマサ高梨、キーパーは安浦の。まずは1点、とんかつ SC、高梨が来ました。ゴールと出てますね。先生、安浦の選手はね、反応はしていたんですけどもね。
So after this, we've got the big tag team title match,
プロレスラーになりましたからね。
which will be Tatsumi Fujinami
Right.
taking on I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, that was pathetic.
I don't think this is a shoot.
You don't think this is a shoot? Look at the
or
way
if
they're
that
reacting.
was like they're pissed off that he did that.
Oh yeah. I think it's a shoot. I think he has no idea what's going on.
先生すいませんね。なんか。
いえいえ、実はこの選手もあんまり PK 得意じゃないんです。
そうなんですか。いや嫌な情報を聞いてしまいました。さあ藤本司キャプテン司。アントニオ
Honda. The Honda wall, they call him.
いや今のは痛いですね。
He looks like a supporting character on an old like 80s sitcom.
No doubt. No doubt.
遠藤、そしてキッカーは安浦野。
They're also doing live play-by-play. Like they pump the play-by-play into the stadium for this. And the only other the only other match where they do that is in the Invisible Man match as well.
Right.
Yeah. So they give live play-by-play to the entire crowd.
Right. So that's a narrative choice.
I think so. I think you have to for the Invisible Man. I cut the Invisible Man thing down a lot. You have to understand, Trav. It was 16 minutes. The
Yes.
Invisible Man, and it's a gimmick that's funny and it's interesting for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then it's like, this is still happening.
Wild.
Yeah. And I think it'd probably be easier to watch if we spoke Japanese, because we could hear the way the announcers were framing it and stuff.
Right.
But it was just a slog, man. It was a slog.
I got you. I trust your judgment.
これ結構みんな楽しんでますね。楽しんでますね。
Here we go.
How
There
old
he
is he
is.
at this point?
What's that?
How old is he at this point?
I mean, right now he is 55.
So 9 years ago.
Only 48.
46. 40. Hey!
Oh my god.
I just clinched it for them.
That's right.
Nice. That's hilarious. Surprised everybody. I thought he was flipping people off there. Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna put this guy in World Peace Pro Wrestling for sure.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
終了。これで2-0で終わりです。
Yeah, they're really on top of this.
いやでも高橋先生、やっぱサッカーをやるとあれだけ浮かび合ってた
Doing the like the celebration.
そうですね。
Slide on his knee.
まさにボールは友達ですね。
It's like I think whoever's in the back hasn't figured out that they need to fast forward because they don't need to take the last 2 kicks. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
いや素晴らしい。素晴らしい。
素晴らしいですかこれは。
私もこんな試合初めて実況しましたけど、思いのほか素晴らしい内容。
Subarashi. Subarashi.
That mean?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Ah. I told you
You
my
turn off your
favorite.
camera?
Yeah, just for a sec. I told you my my favorite Japanese word. Shibaraku.
Shibaraku. What does that mean?
Shibaraku. It means good times with old friends.
Oh. Nice.
いや本当
Because
に。
there is there's no English word for that. It's like several words.
ぜひぜひ、我々は常にウェルカムですから。はい。
Shibaraku.
金田さんどういうイメージをお持ちでしたか。
本当にいろいろなこと考えるなって思います。
はい。今後もちょっとご迷惑かけるかもしれませんが、よろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました
サッカーマッチスペシャルゲスト会高橋洋一先生でした。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Now I do feel like Okay, yes. So I did cut out the Tatsumi Fujinami match completely. So we're moving ahead
All right.
to the handicap weapon rumble match. Now, the way the gimmick here is that Sanshiro Takagi cannot beat Suzuki.
No.
And so every couple of minutes, they will introduce a new weapon into the match that Takagi can use try to use against Suzuki and then see if it works.
If it works.
If it works. Yeah.
That's awesome. And it's like with this music describing his struggle. I want to hurt him. See what it's like.
So Johnny, I was just saying, I don't know, can you hear us? Oh, there he is.
Just in time.
So I was just saying that the premise of this match is that Takagi cannot beat Minoru Suzuki. And so he every few minutes they will introduce a new weapon into the match that Takagi can use against Suzuki in an attempt to defeat him.
Do they get color? I can't remember. Do they get color in DDT?
Yes, they can. Absolutely.
Okay.
We will see some tonight.
Okay. I'm all in then. Look, I'm of two minds about blading. Like, I totally recognize how fucking insane that is.
Yeah, that price.
You know, I like, why? I think I'm on Vince McMahon when Vince is just like, well, we only do it when we have to. But I see Vince's point. He's like, that's fucking gross. It's like, but I grew up with it, and I gotta tell you, I'm like, it's a commitment to your fucking art as far as I'm concerned, because I love it. I fucking love it. And here's the thing: if they figured out a way to use fake blood and it looked good, fine with it. I have no problem.
Yeah.
We've seen fake blood all of our lives. Every time someone's coughed up blood, that's not fucking real. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. How do you feel about how much blood is in AEW?
What is how is it right now? Is it kind of?
I've only watched the pay-per-views. I don't watch.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, no, we don't have. We cut the cord, and I've got 16 different streaming services at this.
Yeah.
Point, but AEW is not on any of them.
I know. It's so annoying, right?
So, but I watched the pay-per-views.
They sometimes I just feel like I actually love blood and guts in a way that sort of surprises me, but only when it's done well. And I think I don't like any time when it like devalues it, because I think when it happens, it's awesome. And AEW right now for me is just getting close to the edge of devaluing it.
Gee, let's see.
Yeah.
Who's one of the EVPs, Max?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Who almost got?
Oh, can I give you a hot take? Can I give you guys a hot take about AEW right now?
Real quick.
Okay.
Who almost got the NWA kicked out of Philadelphia at the very first Great American Bash show, because every fucking match pretty much featured juice.
Yeah.
And Wahoo McDaniel got a razor blade stuck in his head accidentally that he couldn't get out. And there was one of those, from the athletic commission, that whole mob shit was sitting there and went, well, that's fucked up. And they almost got kicked out of Philadelphia. Who was booking then? And his kids booking
now.
Yeah.
So,
Totally. I believe it. This is my hot AEW take. AEW has become twice as good now that Cody is preoccupied with family and being a celebrity and not actually wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like he absorbs too much gravity and attention. Right. And once he gets out of the way and everybody else can just do their thing, it's awesome. It's so cool.
I gotta tell you though, man, I saw one of the last Dynamites live before lockdown. They played the place here in Broomfield.
Nice.
The WWE does house shows at. They no way. and they couldn't fill that at all. They filled the way they shot it, made it look like it was sold out, made it look huge, but
Wow.
it was half a crowd in a small arena, and
Okay.
we had a awesome time. And when Cody came out, that place fucking popped.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm not
people
denying
don't
he's a star.
stop,
The man
so-
is a star. I truly believe he's the most important professional wrestler in the world today and has been since he left WWE.
All right, I see what I can see.
Well, somewhere,
But it's a
somewhere-
Patrick Ewing phenomenon where it's like
somewhere
you
Chris-
build your whole
some-
offense around Patrick Ewing, and then he leaves the Knicks, and now everybody explodes. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Hold on a second. Somewhere Chris Jericho heard that and got fucking
Yeah.
angry and swilled some vodka.
Mhm.
Who's this?
This is Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah.
Nor Suzuki. Okay. Is he still wrestling now?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Still kicking ace.
still a star.
Where is he now? Here or in?
He's
In
in New Japan.
New
New Japan
Japan.
Pro Wrestling. Yeah, he would have wrestled on. He had been booked for Joey Janela's Spring Break.
Right.
Yeah, last year
Last
to
year.
wrestle Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
And honestly, he was probably only open to it because he did this stuff and he understands. Like he's
Right.
the dude's a professional.
Yeah.
My
Well,
wife,
that's the
my
whole-
wife hates this man. Hates
Yeah.
this man
Yeah.
because of his
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah. I
Because
get
the
it.
hair.
Oh yeah,
I get it. It's a terrible look.
Oh,
Very
it's awful.
effective.
Mhm.
Makes him look scary.
Okay, so
whatever
for
he does
this
with
match, guys,
Okay.
I did
Okay.
some-
That looks. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm sorry, Max. That looks as scary as the missing Link's hair. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like something's off, man. Something's off. That's what I mean. Like
Mhm.
He just needs blue eyeshadow and a green face.
yeah. No, totally.
Missing
Hey,
Link.
yeah, and like that would scare me. You run into that guy in the real world. You're not going to be afraid if you run into the missing link.
I've been on Dead Tour. I've been on Dead Tour. I've seen crazier than the missing Link.
Okay, so I wanted to say that I did this match has some translation stuff, so I did translate some of the stuff prior to this so that I can interpret it for you guys because things become very strange very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Stranger, you
Weapons.
mean?
Well, this when the weapons start to come out, it's sort of like, what is this? What's happening?
Are they weird weapons?
Well, it's just very. It was confusing for me when I was like, because I kind of scanned through things to figure out like what I could chop out and stuff. Sorry, Johnny. While you were away, I realized that I had completely cut out the Fujinami match. I just chopped it
it's
straight
fine.
out, so it's not happening.
That's it. I'm out of here.
You cocksucker.
Guy, I know how much he loves Fujinami. I'm sorry.
関大会見に来てた人ですからね。で、そこに鈴木選手がリングに上がってるのを見た選手ですからね。当然その時のようなね。
Yeah, no, Suzuki's had some amazing matches in the last 5 years or
guys.
so, like that have really,
Oh, he's my favorite wrestler of 2020.
yeah.
Oh God,
How old is
Just
how old is
incredible.
how old is he here?
Well, here, I mean, right now he's 52. So,
Shit.
12 years ago, 40.
So how old is he now?
This is 12.
52.
I thought this was 9 years ago.
Oh yeah, you're right. So 43.
And he is a shoot MMA, like he
Oh,
has
yeah.
a record, right? Professional record.
Okay, so here are the first weapons. These are like the signature weapons from like a giant robot series in Japan called Mega Mummy. So this is like a giant drill, a giant
Okay.
missile, a giant I don't know what jetpack or something. It's very
Kind of like Ultraman.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
some of the
yeah,
other
yeah.
things I grew up with.
Mhm. And so that's it. They never make it into the ring.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just puts an end to them right away.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, this
Oh, that-
rocket
oh,
punch.
that-
Like, we got to take him out of here. Like they don't. That's so funny. They just
Yeah,
make
they're
an
like, no.
appearance.
Not using the big fist is a mistake.
Yeah, they made the props. just to
Just for the
have
visual
Suzuki,
gag.
yeah,
Just for the
have
visual
Suzuki
gag.
be like, no, crush.
I like it. I want to see how this thing go. I want to see where it goes from here.
今のところないです。
Like-
はい
I want to see the payoff. It just gets bigger and bigger each time.
It's not gonna be worth it.
Just gonna be like one after another of
Lower your
Japanese-
expectations.
of Japanese pop culture things that we don't
That we're all
understand.
going to need explained to us.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
this is a rare dish that is only served at that particular arena.
That's
So
right.
they're
It's a
really
ve-
going to get this.
It's a vending machine with
Yes.
panties.
And there's a lot of businessmen in the crowd.
これずっとかけられてるんですけども、はい
さあこの間にですね高木三四郎が
He's making a run.
口から
I'm out of here.
放送しました
放送しました。はい
So he's Takagi, right?
Oh, man. That's great. I like the bravery in that man's eyes. Not like Stone Cold. Glass shatter.
Yeah, Takagi just uses Stone Cold's music, basically.
三四郎が二人いますおー
So the new weapon is a double
double.
version of himself.
気づかなかったですけどね、はい。確かに分身してますよ。
分身しました
はい。
2対1ならなんとかなる
なんとかなる。
かもしれませんね
はい。
サンドイッチラリアット
あ、さすがの鈴木みのるも2対1だと。
和田恭平レフェリーが目を丸くしてますよ
はい。いやいや、人間が分身するとこなんかなかなか見れないですから
いや
ね。恭平さんだって目を丸くしますよね。
Wait a second.
There's two.
高木三四郎が
Wait, oh, I'm seeing double. 4 Stone Colds?
Yeah. I knew you. I was waiting for that joke.
わからないゴールですよ
それに正解芝のわからないゴールがついに武道館に到達しました。
あゲームワーク殺法ですゲームワーク殺法
Oh, Jesus
Like,
Christ. I mean,
can't
come
wrap
on.
my
It's
head
the old
to-
shell game. It's
Yeah.
the old shell game. I can't figure out which
It's like a
one's
Three
which.
Stooges episode almost.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
いやー、新高木
Come on, knucklehead. Suplex this asshole.
何か
あー、わからない。
Ah, that's so funny.
I just watched some Stooges about 3 hours ago, man.
Yeah.
No kidding. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I remember I used to luck into it being on in the morning on the weekends, but
I
don't
just
see
I,
that
dude, I was doing my normal like let's see what's on normal TV flip around
Right.
on my antenna and Me TV was showing fucking Three Stooges shorts around 4:30. I'm like, yes, there we are.
Awesome. We discovered Laverne and Shirley when we were staying at that hotel. For whatever
Oh,
reason, we
nice.
got a channel that was playing like Laverne and Shirley and Happy Days so much, and Nora
Can't
loves
go wrong.
Laverne and Shirley and Happy Days. Her to sing those two theme songs is
good
the most
taste.
adorable thing you've ever seen. Laverne and Shirley theme song is so funny. And
It's
to
good.
see
I
a
was there-
7-year-old be like, don't never hear the word impossible. like that part she loves.
No stopping us. Max, I've mentioned this on our Gideon guys podcast, but way too much of my daily mind wandering while I'm working goes
my.
to Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley.
Ha.
It's bonkers. Hello,
Laverne and
nurse.
Shirley?
No, she's
And I didn't like
legitimate.
Laverne.
Yeah, that's
and
just
I didn't
the
like
same
Laverne
camera
and
shot.
Shirley. It wasn't good. That was the Happy Days. Uh-oh.
Goodness gracious. Is this the girl from that previous match?
It is. It
I
is.
thought so.
お色気大作戦っていうネーミングもいいですね。
Thought it's, they're really trying to get that elusive U.S. market. Second attempt at that.
It's true. Wow, that's weird.
That's funny.
Uh,
Old perv.
all right.
Yeah, I'll take this home for yeah. Oh, squish your boobs together. Oh my god.
It's like star 80 in
ツーショット取れと。はいはいはい。
I love it.
Get a picture of me.
怯えてますけど
He's like these guys that go to the porn
Trying to think
conventions.
who he reminds me of. Yeah, totally.
高木さん四郎
Damn, you're bringing us in.
あ
Uh-oh. Oh, it's now this is the real Generico. This guy is the most generic looking Japanese wrestler I've ever seen in my life. This is nothing stands out about him.
He's the booker.
Ken Marino.
He's the
Oh,
booker.
that's the booker.
He's
Yeah,
the booker. That
that's
makes
why
sense.
he's got this happening. It's like, okay, then we make out for 5 minutes.
This makes a lot of sense right now that he's the fucking booker.
Yeah.
Look at my titties.
This is where Suzuki just beats a woman to death.
See, now this is what
uncomfortable, but true.
Goodness gracious.
Uh-oh.
It's just you know, and it's yeah, I don't know, he's got good heat. So this is
As far as male on woman violence goes in wrestling, a slap isn't the worst.
No,
yeah, but the way she dropped there, that wasn't an appealing image, Johnny. Not to me.
No.
I mean, I'm gonna take a bold stance and say I don't like male on female violence.
Well, you know what?
You're an innovator.
You've never seen Jerry Lawler pile drive a woman in the middle of the Memphis Coliseum.
Right.
Wow.
Muscle. Okay. Let me ask you this. So this is the entire this is a whole stable of wrestlers. So there's your guy. Godspell. Yeah.
Carrot Top Godspell.
Yeah.
They remind me, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of a Special K in Ring of Honor, if you remember. You guys
don't
Special
know.
Special K was this undercard faction in Ring of Honor named after the drug, and they're all young druggies, and
so they're all on a rave kind of thing.
On a rave thing, they kidnap one character's daughter and turn her into a druggie.
Holy shit!
Jay Lethal was part of it. There were a lot of very talented young people in this group.
Wow.
I loved Special K.
Interesting. What the hell is this?
I don't know what's going on.
And now the end is near, and so I face.
It's also kind of like relaxation music. It's like ambient.
It does kind of feel like they're moving in slow motion.
Slow motion, yeah.
Oh, it is what they're doing.
He's not having it.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks.
Not going to play along.
It was that Twin Peaks music should have played.
Yeah, totally. I like that it's just like, and you're out. And like there's no fight back from whatever the weapons were once they've been thrown out.
And the weapons can literally be anything.
Yeah.
Gimmicks and shit. That worked. All right. I understand that. Anything can be a weapon. I mean, come on.
Especially he's being really creative. And he's like desperate, as you're saying, Max. Like he's trying anything to beat this guy.
Absolutely. I'm not sure what this is.
Kind of like Wile E. Coyote and his Roadrunner.
Yeah, and everything fails.
Daniel Bryan.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's Fujiwara.
Back, yeah.
He's
the
back.
reigning 24
They pay me twice.
champion. Like, I have to defend this. Can I drop it here, please? Like, I want nothing to do with you. This guy looks like an animal.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, look at the haircut on this asshole.
All right, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
Fred Mertz is fucking shit
Yeah,
up.
totally.
Man.
Oof. Just a grouch. Just a couple of grouches. Just a couple of guys. A couple of grouchy dudes. Is he going to leave easy? I hope not. And he's hitting the metal part too.
Travis, is anyone watching this?
No. we had one viewer early on, but we had him for about 15 minutes.
Yeah. That's a start.
Yeah.
This is the experiment, actually. It's not like, I mean, you did a lot of prep work and advertising for the New Year's experiment. So.
Yeah. Just trying it out.
Oh, shit. So who? Speaking of old man wrestlers who come in and kick the shit out of people, I'm gonna ask you guys this: who's your favorite?
For
Favorite
old,
what?
You know, the old
wrestlers
guy. You know, he probably like your Fritz von Erichs. Your, you know,
who comes back.
ones that come back.
I think it was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, because he was still, for the longest time, when he'd show up, he'd still like be awesome, right?
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
the
weird
drill.
one. Oh, hold on. Oh, what the fuck are you? What the fuck are you watching?
Yeah. I was gonna say it was gonna be a little different when the girl's in her bikini.
He's got the-
What the fuck are you watching?
Oh,
We got him with a big fest.
yeah, but Steamboat only came back once, dude.
Is that true?
Yeah. Steamboat
Well,
retired and then came back for that little run with Jericho. That was the end of it.
I like Bob
mine-
Backlund. Bob
Backlund?
Backlund. Yeah,
See, no, okay, let me
good.
that's
crazy.
okay, let me refine the question. Talking
Hmm.
about like the owner of the promotion guy, your Stews, your Bill Watts, your Vern
Oh,
Gallagher,
okay.
your Bruno Sammartinos.
All right.
You
Well,
know,
clearly
that
you've got
level.
someone in mind, Johnny. Then
Well, mine is Bruno, but a lot of people like have others. I mean, I would imagine you guys might say Stu. I know he did it.
yeah, I mean,
don't think
it's-
I
Seen
know.
enough footage.
yeah, I mean, like that was like more when I was like, he wasn't showing up when I was watching as much.
Okay.
At least not in storyline capabilities. But if you go back and watch those, yeah, those are pretty great. He looks like he didn't hold back.
Bill Watts was always great because it was believable.
Yeah.
Vern, I never bought it, man, because it's
Right.
ridiculous. Even though he was a bad motherfucker.
Stunner.
Ish.
Stone Cold Stunner.
He's the Japanese Stone Cold.
But
It
didn't look
really
like-
is he?
No.
just as big, just as many. He sold us just as many.
Black tights. It's black tights, black boots. I don't understand what's not getting over
He's
here.
got a podcast right now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like he just did a podcast for DDT, but it was actually with a rival company's like big stars. Crazy.
Wow. I love that AEW's numbers finally like broke 1 million, and then good for them.
Yeah.
And people are going like, well, they're never going to let Jericho be on WWE television
Mhm,
again. Like, how about the fact they're running unopposed for the fucking
Yeah.
Crazy.
okay? I'm sure he got some eyes on it,
Yeah.
which I think Vince loves, because I think Vince secretly loves the fact that Triple H got beat and he got to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah. Because he doesn't consider them competition, because they're not. They're a
Yeah.
growing company, and he's like, oh, they got Moxie, you know, and
Yeah.
all a goddamn lesson, huh? Ha 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 ha! Love it. Let's put Jericho. You're my new adopted son. I love you, Papa.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That looked like
baby.
it, and everybody dropped kind of weird there. See that hip out.
Yeah, that didn't look good. Much like I was talking about that hairstyle, not
That will o' the wisps.
Yeah.
Just-
さあそしてそれ決めのローを持ち上げてわあフロントネックロックそして
Here.
耐える
What's the name of this?
This is just a
Cesaro
fisherman
Package
fisherman
pile
pile
driver.
driver.
Package pile driver.
does? Ooh, but what's the version that?
The
Oh,
fisherman.
shit! It's like the neutralizer. Yeah, the neutralizer. That's what. Ooh, but
That's
that's a
on the
package
face.
driver right there. Holy shit!
That's gotta be it.
Yeah, especially the way he was
Nice.
holding it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck this noise.
Yeah.
Start the car.
There's no way he Suzuki takes that match without winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those two guys, this is just like the first in their long history of wrestling each other. They also wrestled a empty arena match at in the Tokyo Dome.
This is the music he still uses in New Japan, right?
The music, yeah,
This is a great song.
the best. It's my favorite Favorite track?
Well,
Naze
what
Kina
about
Ray.
what about Shibata? He had a great song.
Shibata?
Yeah, do you remember his song?
Oh my god, yeah, the piano,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like it was like the
Hold on.
drama of
What's
it.
he?
Yeah.
What's he got to say?
It'll be in Japanese, Johnny.
Well, use your imagination, stupid.
I love you. So I was thinking,
You are a tough. It's like, I respect you. Da 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 da. I'm gonna get you again. Okay, he's getting that. He's the
was
booker.
wondering-
He's the booker, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, of course he's getting a speech.
What are you saying? In the middle of that match, I was wondering, what was the first anime cartoon you ever watched?
and he said, Scooby Doo, because it's a flip flop.
Yeah, I got you. What's the first American TV show?
Yeah, that's first American one. Scooby Doo was dope.
Yeah. That damn dog. Like, so what do you think? You think those teenagers were stoned or what?
Oh, well, one of them was.
I was talking to a dog.
Did you ever see Funky Phantom? I remember seeing that too. It sucked.
Is this thing on?
It's our biggest show of the year. Anyways.
I'd like to thank all of you for coming out to
what's in the news these days?
So my wife's meatloaf sucks.
2012. Wow.
Coney 2012. I saw a documentary called Coney 2012.
I am so embarrassed to hear.
I am buying the full package.
He came back to the ring.
What I'm trying to say is, I love you.
Airplane peanuts.
And I know that you love
He's
you
gonna
too.
get him with the microphone. That was a secret weapon all along.
Mm-hmm.
If he hits him in the face with the microphone, this is redeemed.
Yeah. I can do the 10 things.
Is it?
What's
is
it?
Oh, I read about this. He's retiring. He's retiring in the sport.
Yeah.
Who, the promoter?
Yes.
And they're giving like the 10 bell salute. Like,
Oh, he's dead. Holy shit! This is the most...
And then he said joking. Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
that's fantastic. God damn it!
All right, that's his catchphrase he said at the end there. Googa! Oh, you just got googad. It's like now all of a sudden it's like Def Comedy Jam. He's fine. He hit his groove. It was the long.
You son of a bitch!
And what's up? Now he's hot. Like now he's like now he's not a comedian.
Now he's Michael Richards losing his shit.
I was
The crowd.
gonna say now he's like Richard Pryor at the Apollo, just killing it. I'm in the best shape of my life. Wow, what an interesting cat. I would like to a biography on Minoru Suzuki. I'd like to watch.
Oh my god, it'd be amazing.
They set up the thing. They should have brought in some flowers too. They were going to take the next step when he was doing that faux retirement.
Oh yeah, that would have been amazing. Yeah.
Like a wreath that they drop that they're setting down. It's the 10 bell salute. That's hilarious. That is so funny.
The fucking best is you know what's more ridiculous than two guys yelling at each other holding microphones at their mouths, like in all wrestling now. Two guys who just had a fight are gonna fight again, sharing the same microphone.
Yeah, right. Yes. It's all we got.
Because they're yelling at each other while passing the microphone back and forth.
Yeah,
like seamlessly.
Now they're doing the actual routine. So who is on first base?
I cannot
Whose
believe I
wife?
didn't cut this out. I don't know.
Whose
sorry.
wife picks up his paycheck? That's right.
I don't know.
No, third base.
Get out. Wait, what's
The
what
Tokyo
happened?
Dome?
Yes. Oh, this must have been leading up to that that empty. This is them
Right.
booking that empty arena.
That's the pointing at the WrestleMania sign.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what they're doing there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd also like to learn about this, all about the guy who's like Booker slash Stone Cold. It's like he's just cosplaying.
I bet you.
But he's a wrestler,
saying,
obviously. Like,
Oh yeah.
okay, here's what I'm taking from that. He just faked the retirement angle. Let's go to the Tokyo Dome. I will retire. Is that the
right?
angle?
That makes sense.
Or am I Americanizing this to it? But this is Americanized wrestling.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
if it wasn't a comedy, like it's a comedy show, right? So it's like, is this? Who knows? Who knows what he's? Honestly,
Well,
Like,
they
this
can't
time
be-
I'm
they
not
can't be
joking.
all
I promise.
comedy.
That's the way I'm determined. I'm not joking. This is for real.
yeah, that makes sense. Like, because why else would Suzuki take the match? He wants this man's career to be over.
One last match.
Yes,
Yeah.
1-on-1,
I think I
just
figured-
you and me. No fake weapons.
See,
No, I mean you can bring one pretty girl if you want. I'm
two,
okay with that.
two.
Well,
Oh,
first, I'm gonna kill you.
oh boy, oh boy.
Speaking of AEW, you got to think Samoa Joe's got to be headed straight there.
Okay, let me just, since
hope
we're
so.
going to talk about that now. Here's the thing: people getting upset about people getting fired from WWE or any wrestling organization regularly. As a 50-year-old wrestling family, yeah. So it happens. It's been happening my entire life.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
it's never
and some
stopped
come back and some don't, and whatever.
Yes, in recent years, were they hoarding people? Sure, and I get it. There's a pandemic, but normally I'm like, well, I've seen that in wrestling forever. But Joe is the one that got me going. Are you fucking kidding me? Because I am a huge Samoa Joe fan.
Yep.
I was friendly with Joe. I knew him personally
Mhm.
during his Ring of Honor days. He put me on his guest list and made my
What? How did you ever meet him?
through his website. I was doing an internet radio show, and we just played music and fucked around, and took requests and would download shit illegally off LimeWire and do
Yeah.
a show. And it was hosted on the message board that was associated with his website. And when I was doing my show, and someone said, "Dude, Joe is listening. He's making requests on the board." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And we got to know each other a little bit, and yada yada. There you go. So
Wow, that's
and-
incredible.
but before that, he was first Ring of Honor show I went to. He was the guy. I was like, "Oh right, fuck, that's my new favorite wrestler."
Yeah,
and was
Wow.
immediately. And
yeah, he's all-time great.
but he had a 6-year run. I think he had a great fucking W. It was.
I think so too.
He
I think
wasn't
so
as
too.
good. Well, people are like, "Oh, what great matches did he have?" Not like Ring of Honor.
I'll
Like,
tell
yeah,
you what great match he had.
He had a
Him
ton,
versus
a ton.
Devitt in NXT, where
That's
he
what I was
got
gonna
cut.
say.
That
Him
was
and
great.
Balor, like they had
Him
a
and-
great series of matches. Yeah,
Stephanie
Him and
McMahon in the
Lesnar.
front row. Give me a
Him and
break.
Lesnar. It was one of the
Yeah.
during that whole like very boring Lesnar beating everyone period. The Joe stuff was great.
Mm.
It was really good with AJ. And here's the thing: Joe back in Ring of Honor was having these awesome athletic matches, and his mic skills not so good. And this Joe, we got to see as a kid. Can he do all the amazing shit that he used to do?
Yeah.
No, because he's old and broken up and dove down the stairs and landed on his ass.
Doped down the
concrete.
stairs. What does that mean? I've
It
never
was
heard
at a
that before.
TNA show. He did this crazy spot in the crowd on Sting where he dove down the concrete stairs and bumped on the concrete stairs.
Oh,
and
damn.
fucked him up. Yeah,
Right.
and but his character work had never been better. He was a very good announcer. I was like, wow, he's really good. He's only going to get better. And that was his role. People are saying, no one really knows. Like, he wanted to come back and wrestle, and they're saying, no, we can't clear you because of concussions.
Is that what it
And-
was?
Well, that's what I
there's
wonder.
Well,
Yeah.
well, no, that was that's why he retired originally.
Mm.
And now is apparently maybe he's cleared. They don't want him back, but also they replaced him as an announcer because I'm like they didn't want to give him time to get better, even though he was naturally great. And I also say like, yeah, they don't want his look as an announcer.
Right.
Voices the fuck out of me, but no one thought he was going to get a run there at all. So the fact that he did is fucking
Yeah.
But it really, that one got me. I'm like, fuck you, Vince.
Yeah. But like, and
How old do you think Samoa Joe is?
He's in his 40s. I mean, God, he's
But like I think we're gonna find out. Like, we don't know if people are asking for releases or things too, right?
no, but he was like, oh, I mean, and the way he's been fucking around on social media. Him and Punk have been going back and forth. Like, yeah, can you believe they paid me for 6 years?
Yeah, that's funny.
You know, the only person in this entire thing, this entire group of releases that I've become actually interested in since they were released is Tucker.
Yeah,
I don't care about Tucker at all. And then he gets released, and then I'm seeing like
Him smoking a joint and playing
yeah.
golf.
And
golf,
I'm like, this guy could be a huge star.
Yeah.
No, he can't because Tucker sucks.
He needs Otis.
He needs Otis. Otis is the fucking star. Was the star of that team, and that's why that happened. Otis.
Well, I'm curious about it.
Tucker was one of those NXT guys who stuck around forever.
Seen this guy before.
Well, that's Fujinami. Okay, so actually,
here
it
we
looks
go.
like
Here we go.
So it looks like I didn't cut it out. It looks like
Okay.
they moved the match
All right.
to a different point in the card. So I don't
Maybe
know if you
you
want
moved
to.
Like, see, I'm just wondering if I want to skip, like, because this does look like this is the full 3 hour plus.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we
see our
got
guy
to.
here. I think we see our guy there again.
Which
The
guy?
The guy who sang the opening. There you see him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was like,
There's our guy right there.
I don't think we need to listen.
I'm out of order. You're out of order. This
I wouldn't
whole goddamn system's out of order.
I'd say we skip this match. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to see this intro. How long?
So who's Godspell guy? Because there's not a lot of white guys here, and this is clearly a white guy. Unless it's just my screen.
There we go.
Oh, here we go. Special hardcore match.
Here's
Oh,
where
we
my
got
card
light
is.
bulbs. Gotta replace these things all over the dojo. It's a pain in the goddamn once a year. No, dude,
And I've been collecting them for this match.
hey, let me tell you, man, I got a ton in my truck right now because April is the year we change out all the bulbs and all the fly lights.
Yeah.
I've got enough bulbs on my truck to start my own indie promotion in 1999.